Okay, guys, I think we're back. I apologize for the screw up. I don't know what happened there. Just my software just decided to give up the ghost, which is very weird. Let's see here. I hope I can go into the other stream. Yeah, okay. Well, we'll just continue on. Hopefully you guys will get the notification from the other stream. Maybe I can tweet it out somehow. Let's try this. Copy that. We got another stream going here. I'm just going to stop it and let everybody know to come to the new one. Okay, yeah, I apologize for that. Welcome back. Technical difficulties are the bane of my existence. All right, so where did we left off? Well, we were hanging this piece of plastic on this side, so I'm just going to put the two screws in the top. There you go. As I was saying earlier, this is plexiglass, and even though it has lock washers on the bolts, you don't want to put this on too tight because you will crack it, and then you'll be in a real pickle. So I'm just going to put them on kind of finger tight right now. Yeah, that's good enough. That's interesting. I'll just come around this side. This is interesting. So the piece broke off. I'll go. Probably just use some CA glue to hold that on for now. I'm a big deal right now. Whoop. Oh, screw fell down on the ground. Lovely. Okay. So I'm just getting the lay of the land here. On this side, there is a connector. Ah! What did I say about not putting it on too tight? Yeah, well, I just went and cracked it on the bottom. All right, well, live and learn, right? Okay, so there's a connector here for power. I'm just going to double check and make sure the voltage is set to, I see it's set to 210. So I'm going to have to switch that over to 215. Or 120, I should say. There's a little door on the side you can use. Where's that screwdriver here? In the box. It is a dual voltage power supply, which is quite nice. So if you live in Europe, you can switch it around. Just different plug. That shows one. Okay. Let me just double check here. Yep, okay, good. So voltage is set before I fire it up first time. Yeah, that piece definitely snapped down on the bottom. So you got your voltage there. Power connector on this side, although that's 1%. Good enough for rock and roll. I will end up peeling the protective plastic off after the fact. Okay, so a little bit more here. Instructions, moving on. Now we need to install the extruder and the filament runout sensor and the material rack. So that's these 3 parts that I showed you in the other stream. So there's your extruder. You know what? I'm gonna kind of go back here and say something. If you order one of these, even though I said earlier in the other stream that they make 2 versions, one with an enclosure or not, the fact that these items actually mount to the plexiglass or the PMMA on this side leads me to believe that at least on this side of the printer, if you order one, you're going to get that. It wouldn't surprise me that they all come with the enclosure, but what do I know? Let's see here. So there's a metal bracket here for this piece, which gets, let's double check here where it goes. So the extruder goes in like this. You know what? I'll take that comment back. It looks like everything mounts to the rails anyway. So, all right, I'll take that back. That's not how it's going to work. Yeah, for whatever reason, mine showed up with the plexiglass, but based on how these items mount on this rail, yeah, it looks like that's going to be optional. So I apologize for that. Not my thing. Okay, so we need M4 16 millimeters. So that is, where'd they go? M410s. Hold that thought. What did it say? M4 16 cup head. These are 10s, 15s. M5s. All right. I guess this is the way it works. There are exactly 2, 4, 6, 8 of them in here. Raj, hey Raj, how you doing, buddy? What's the difference between this one? He's asking, what's the difference between this one and the other one that I had? Watch the other stream, buddy. Just kidding. Okay, that's the wrong. I need the other Allen key. Yet another Allen key size. This one? That one's too small. So yes, definitely out of the bag. Just to reiterate, this one is a larger printer compared to the Ender 3. This is the Ender 6. For those of you just joining, we're putting together the first Ender 6, which is a Core XY printer compared to the other one, which is a Cartesian printer. What you end up here is a bed that is permanently mounted to the Z-axis. It does not move. It only goes up and down. Other ones kind of move back and forth. All of that movement is done here by the top gantry. So you have 2 stepper motors here in the corners on serpentine belts that move the gantry back and forth and move the hot end back and forth. As someone had explained to me a little bit earlier, that is less unsprung weight. And because of that, you end up with a printer that can print faster. This one they claim is 150% faster than the Ender 3. So yeah, I'm cool about that. More speed, the better, as far as I'm concerned. Okay, so this is the filament runout sensor, and it goes like this, and there's a hole. Oh yeah, so there's a hole right there for the connector. So let's just find the right connector for that. So I can kind of pre-wire it, I guess. I'm going to say that this is the one. And we'll just kind of wire it up here and just stick it in like that. Hopefully this is the right screw. And nope, it's not. Okay, so it's not the right one. Here they are, M416. It's kind of like building Lego. I'm getting old. I have to wear reading glasses all the time. Yes, I know. I have to cancel the old stream. I apologize for that. I did put a link into the new one, guys, so please follow it. Yeah. Okay, so runout sensor. So this is going to go into there. And I understand if you put one of these together, why they give you the Allen keys with the ball ends, because this door here is in the way. So it's nice to be able to get in there in a 45-degree angle, which makes it super easy to put this around. And the runout sensor can be kind of adjusted here. And I'm just going to put it up flush against the plexiglass. There we go. And then there's a connector wire that will get connected there. And then we'll put the, there's this, the filament mount. And it gets put on like that. So we'll just kind of get this started. Allen key slipped underneath. There we go. Okay. Okay. I'll get that started. Get some help if you can. Actually, I mean, if you followed in the other stream, you saw that the main construction of the unit went together very, very fast. This stuff is a little bit fiddly, but it's okay. We'll just get the stuff in, and we'll get moving. Okay, there we go. And then your filament holder, which is this elastic bit. And let's see here. There's an angle. There we go. So it's there's no screws or anything. It's just a line on. You just twist and turn. So that just gets slid in like that. Once you find the lock, and just twist it, and that's on, so that your spool, you guys can see this on camera. I'll just turn it around a little bit. Your spool gets mounted on there. This is a small spool. This is the one that they supply in the kit. Not very big. It's about ½ a kilo. The normal ones are the 1 kilo ones. All right, so then we have the extruder. Again, just to reiterate, if you're coming into this stream a little late and maybe you missed the first one, please watch the other one as well. I went into some of the differences. This unit, which is a Core XY printer, has a separate, well, all of them have a filament extruder, but compared to the Ender 3, which is the previous design, the extruder on here is actually aluminum, and it's dual gear drive. So one of the things I found with my other printer is with the Ender 3 is when you're printing, sometimes you get slippage. It's trying to push the filament through this tube into the hot end, and depending on the temperature and how much give you have in here, sometimes it'll skip and stuff so that you get weird prints. So hopefully with this one here being metal and being a dual gear drive, hopefully the days of slippage will be behind us. That's what I'm hoping for anyway. Excuse me. Okay, so let's just see here which direction the extruder goes in, like so. And I'm gonna find the, oh, son of a gun. Trying to get the bolts lined up here. I'm working in the blind for your benefit, so you guys can see what I'm doing, but I'm blind. I can't see what I'm doing, so. I literally cannot see what I'm doing. All right. Sorry, guys, but my benefit is going to be for me. I need to see what I'm doing here. This screw's fiddly. There we go. I'll check the comments here in a second, guys, and I'll answer any questions you may have. I'm just going to check how this is lining up. Yeah, that's one thing I'm probably going to have to do is just adjust the runout sensor. These are adjustments I'll probably have to make after the fact. I'll just do it rough right now. Let me just look at that. What you want is the filament that will come off the spool will go through the runout sensor. So the filament goes in here. It has a little optical sensor that detects if your filament is cut or runs out. And then it comes out the top and goes into the extruder. You want these holes to be lined up. There's only about, well, it's like about 1.5 inches to 2 inches of clearance between the two. So I'll adjust the position of those. They're the brackets that the runout sensor and the extruder line up on are can be slid back and forth. So I'm just kind of ripping through this installation right now, but all the fine tuning will be done after the fact, get everything all lined up. I just want to get this thing put together so you guys understand the process. One thing to remember, if you're buying a different kind of printer like an Ender 3, which sells for less than, sometimes you can get them on sale, a couple $100 US, great investment. I have one, I love it. But if you need a bigger print volume like this one can do, this is definitely the printer to get. I should say the Ender 3 is definitely the printer to get. Great value. You cannot go wrong with them. This one just has more toys. Okay, get to those connectors a little bit later. All right, let's see if there's any questions. Nope. Okay, so we'll just move on. Once all that stuff is done, then they say to put on the screen protectors. I'm curious, not screen protectors, corner protectors. These get clicked on like that, but do the doors interfere? Let's have a look. No, it looks like I can put that on after the fact. So I'll put the corners on. What the heck? These just kind of make the printer nice and pretty. Let's see here. These have like, Okay. No. Yes. No. Are these labeled? Let's have a look here. Let's lay them out and just double check. Looking at this because they're not symmetrical. There's places where these only go on one way, and I'm just trying to get an idea of which way to go. It slides in like that, and then goes up that. And does go like that. Boom. Yeah. Okay. Figured it out. Let's see here. There's definitely a right and a left to these. There we go. I'll put the bottom ones on later. Yeah, there's definitely an order to these. Okay. Excuse me. Turn that around. Yeah, okay. Lots of fun. Let's clean it. Ah, that's the way to do it. Aha, figured it out. Slide her in. Okay. Yeah. Slide it in, and then it clicks. There we go. Okay. All right. Well, after some fussing around, I finally got it. If you guys are still there, still watching, you got bored, I understand. If you have any questions, let me know. I'll do my best to answer what I can. What's going on there? What goes on? That's nice. And it fell off. Lovely. Let's try that one. Well, maybe we'll do the corners later. Okay, let's move on here. Corners last. And then table connection. Connect the X-axis motor, hotbed, follow the yellow label on the 6-pin. Yeah, okay, that's fine. They don't tell you exactly the routing of that. So, right, so I'll turn this printer around. You guys can see. So there's a line here, and that's going to go here to the hot end. But however, they don't tell you exactly the routing to use for this. And I really don't want it to be in the way. It looks like it might actually go up the side channel and come out the top and plug in. So that's, yep, that's likely what's going on. Okay, so that's what we'll do. We'll just put these little screws back in. Too big. I'll find the right Allen key here. Ta-da! Big. Okay. Right. So let's put this. Let's see. That cable. Bury that in the rail. Yeah, okay, that's the way to do it. Tuck it into the rail. So these little cable guides, you can just tuck the cable into the rail. There's a slot in the rail, and then that way it'll protect it. Like so. And that keeps it out of the way. And that gives us the ability to plug in the XT60 connector here for power. And then your thermistor goes in like that, I believe. I think so. Okay. It's pretty good, just like that. Right, and then there'll be another one on this side. That will likely get tucked in there as best it can. All right, that's good enough. All right, Well, makes a lot of noise. It's a high velocity system, so you usually have to turn it off for these streams, otherwise you can't hear me. But there you go. I hope you enjoyed the stream. I apologize for the technical difficulties. Hey, it is life. That's where things happened. Make sure you follow this stream and then the previous one so you can see me unboxing it and showing you how to set it up. But this is basically what it's all about. It's it's a Core XY gantry system. I will finish up the electrical stuff. It doesn't take that much longer. I'll put the corners on in the boxes. And then maybe in a few days, once I get it set up and tuned in and stuff, we'll do another video on it and show you the final result of it actually working and printing something. So yeah, I think for now we'll just leave it like that. I hope you enjoyed the stream. If you like it, make sure you give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel. We've got more stuff coming your way. And yeah, go Tesla. Go 3D printing. I hope you enjoyed it. We'll see you next time. Thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you later. Take it easy.